Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Tracy, and this is the 3-Wick Thesis candle channel. Today I have for you what I would consider to be a medium-sized haul from Kringle. This was a haul I did during the first day of their 4th of July sale that happened recently. They had up to 60% off a lot of their candles. To me, that was a great deal, so I snagged some new ones that I've never tried before, and I also picked up some backups or repurchases of ones that I have bought that I really enjoy. And I did already open the box. I did have a note in there from Jamie saying thank you. Jamie is one of the warehouse workers. I always know she's packaged it when there's a signature. If I don't get that, I assume somebody else did. And it came really packaged. I was happy today there weren't popcorn peanuts in this. Normally there are, and the cat tries to eat them, so I was preparing to like clean all that up while I filmed so I didn't have to deal with it, but there wasn't anything in here. So anyhow, I'm just gonna pull it from the box and share with you what I picked up. This is Blueberry Muffin. I love the blue color on this jar. I'm a sucker for blue. I love the idea of having like a plaid or a gingham on here. I guess for me, I also, given the designer jars, would have loved to have seen something more blueberry-esque on the jar. I think that would have been really fun, but I will take what I can get with these. Scent notes on this are blueberry, brown sugar, black currant, buttercream, lemon zest, and vanilla. This is really pretty. The blueberry feels very subtle to me. It's in there, but this feels more like a muffin candle than it does a blueberry muffin candle. You get the spices from the muffin. You get a sense of, it doesn't say butter, but I get a sense of like a buttery muffin, like inside, you know, when you break it open. It's, yeah, a little bit of that like dry muffin. It almost smells like a cornbread with blueberry. I get the currant as well. It's very subtle. Currant to me tends to read just a little bit like raisin, or like a mix between a fresh grape and a raisin. It has that kind of like cloying syrupy sugar, but it also is kind of bright and tart, more like a grape is. And I don't get a strong sense of buttercream, which is weird to me why there would be a buttercream in a muffin candle. Help me sort this out, y'all. I'm confused. Yeah, this almost smells like a blueberry cornbread muffin. It's good. It's very gourmandy. It's very edible, which I like, but I am craving a little bit more blueberry. 3-wick format. This one has white wax, and these are the standard Kringle thin curly wicks. A little bit of debate about whether or not you should trim these first burn. I know that Melanie over at Mr. Kong's mom, she doesn't trim her Kringle wicks. I always do. I've tried it both ways, and honestly, I can't really tell a difference. So do whatever you're comfortable with. These are super long, so I always think they're gonna go crazy, but they have a way of self-managing. And I do still trim my Kringle wicks, but very little, because if you trim them too short, they struggle a little bit to stay lit. So that one, I am happy to try. I have a blueberry tray that is going to be in my August rotation. I'm going to add that to the mix. You won't be surprised at this repurchase because you know how much the Hubs love this candle, and it's a country candle, and it's going to be going away because country is being discontinued, and that is the Cosmic Cupcake. Now you'll notice this is in the medium jar. Normally I like to buy the large jars, but the large jars are sold out. So this is my only option. And I did pick up 2 of these because you may have remembered my haul not that long ago from Kringle. I think that was during the buy one, get one free sale. That was back in April, I think, end of April. I bought 3 or 4 of the large jars, and we're down to, I think we're down to 1 backstock and 1 that we're currently burning. So he's going through these like crazy. I want to make sure he has some more of these around. So I did pick up 2. If you haven't seen my other hauls with this candle or any of my empties or rotation videos, I'll go ahead and describe it for you real quick. A lot of scent notes in this. It's candied lemon, orange juice, lime zest, red berries, coconut milk, cocoa powder, buttery caramel, sugar crystals, vanilla, and buttercream frosting. This is a delectable, juicy, sweet orange gourmand scent. To my nose, this smells like a delicious frosting with citrus added to it. And one of my viewers, also a Kringle reviewer on the website, has noted that this smells like someone made Fruit Loops flavored buttercream. And I agree with that assessment. This reminds me a lot of Fruit Loops. It is very gourmandy, but it's not heavy gourmandy. It's like a light gourmand from the zestiness and the brightness of the citrus. I love this one so much. I'm going to be so sad if this doesn't come out in the Kringle line. Medium jars have 2 wicks. The purple wax is absolutely gorgeous when burning. Oh my, I'm going to be heartbroken if those ever disappear entirely. And I know Kringle, from what I understand, is still kind of up in the air about which country fragrances are going to carry over into the Kringle line. I really hope that's one of them. Oh, should I save this one for last? Nah, I pulled it out next. We'll go with it. This is the Tea Time candle. And from my understanding, I haven't seen all the reviews on it, but I have seen Charity's review over at the Charity Rose channel. Her and her hubs did a video together, which was really cute to watch. The hubs loves this one. He thinks it reminds him of literally golfing. Then I watched Melanie's review over on Mr. Kong's mom, and I think she described it as like digging a hole and shoving wood chips into it and then adding water, which does not sound appealing to me. I'm hoping that it leans more towards the smelling like a golf course and less towards the dirt hole with wood chips. Or, you know, I'd be happy with somewhere in between. But just know, my impression of this candle is that there is a mixed bag of how people are interpreting it. It is aromatic, earthy, grass, herbal, wood, and musk. I'm almost scared to sniff it. Oh, I love it. Yeah, maybe it changes on warm. I don't get dirt hole at all on this. Oh, this is gorgeous. Yeah, this smells, wow, it's so pretty. It smells like cut grass. It absolutely on cold smells like you are either on a nice, fresh lawn and it's just been cut, or you are literally golfing and you have a very well manicured lawn. The dampness note, I think that she's probably hitting on, it makes sense. This smells like a very lush lawn that has been mowed. And I don't want to call myself a mowing connoisseur, but I have mowed in multiple conditions, and I can tell you that when you mow, when your grass is dry, the scent tends to be muted. You get a lot more of a dirt fragrance and an earthy fragrance when you mow, but when you have a very lush lawn that's green from rain, or you water it and manicure it, there's just this deeper, richer, more aquatic grass note that comes from mowing the yard, like you would get if you were golfing a very manicured, damp space that's lush and green. That's what I get from this. It's so pretty. Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of the Shamrock candle from Yankee. This one's, I think, even more grassy than that one. I cannot wait to rip into this. Charity Rose, once again, thank you for your insightful review with the hubs. Reflexive. I love it. I'm glad I purchased it. And I used Charity's ambassador code on this because this one was not on sale. So 15% off. There are other ambassadors as well. I like to rotate my code because there are a lot of good content creators who are ambassadors that I really like, and I want to support them. This time it was Charity's turn. I also picked up another one of the Lemon Splash. This is my third Lemon Splash since the hubs and I did our review back in April. We both really, really like this one. It's just a perfect fresh lemon fragrance. It's lemon, citrus zest, sparkling aldehydes, citrus, green, and sugar. Yeah, I feel like every one I get, I smell that green note even less. The first one to me was very green. The second one I was like, there's not as much green in this one. And this one I almost entirely smell lemon. Which I don't mind, but I do like that green element that's in here. You really get the whole package with this fragrance. You get the juiciness from the pulp. You get a little bit of pithiness from like what you'd have from the white part of the rind. You get a zestiness that you would get from the rind. It is like you just stuck a whole lemon right under your nose. And then it has this very fresh, clean green note in it that to me reads a little bit like a Thai basil. Thai basil tends to be more lemony than, say, Italian basil. The green note is nice. It just adds a little something that to me makes it smell almost like a spa water. And when I was in Michigan for 2 weeks, the hubs burned through the whole thing. I didn't even get to enjoy the second jar. So we got a third one. And he's gonna hopefully save some of this. Otherwise, I'll be ordering another one. You know, it hasn't sold out yet. I'll keep buying it. Because I like that one so much, which honestly may have been a mistake because the scent notes on this are not even remotely the same, but the Lime Splash was on sale, so I thought, well, let me just give this one a try. If I like the Lemon Splash, maybe the Lime Splash will be good too. So this one has top notes of fresh, citrus, and green, mid notes of lime and aromatic, base notes of musk, oak moss, which I'm a little worried about, and woody accord. My brain is struggling to make sense of what I'm smelling. It's pretty. Things that come to mind right away. Fruit stripe gum. Polishing wood with pledge. And like fresh lime. I don't know. It's like the weirdest fragrance combination. I think I like it. It's just really weird. So it's very lime zesty. I'm definitely getting what feels like a zest. And that is making me think of like a fruit stripe gum, how it kind of was really tangy and you'd put it in your mouth and it kind of hits you in the saliva glands back there. It's got that same level of like tartness that's going on. It's not like sour. It just is very zesty. And then at the same time, you have that like oak moss and the woody accord in there that literally feels like a piece of wood furniture smells when you add lemon pledge to it and polish it. I don't know how much y'all have cleaned with pledge or how much you use oil on wood. My grandpa refinished oak furniture, and so I'm very familiar with the smell of like dry wood soaking up pledge. And this hits on that memory bank for me. So a little weird, but I think I like it. I mean, alternatively, I feel like you could tell me that this is like someone just cut down a lime tree and you're smelling like fresh wood with hacked apart fruit or something. Yeah, it's bizarre. I didn't show you the inside of the Lemon Splash, but these are both the same. White wax with the 2 wicks. Those are also pearly. And these are the Black Reserve jars. And so is the Tea Time. Tea Time is the same wax and wick. So all of these reserve jars come with the same setup. 100% soy, white wax, curly wicks. And then I have one more that I bought as a backup. I do have this one in a large jar that I bought and have not burned, but I'm doing a banana tray in my August rotation. I know we're going to go through at least that big boy and possibly this one as well, and I don't want to be without. So this was the Bananas Foster from Kringle, which I love. I love this so much I wanted to eat it, and I made a Scent to Table episode. I'll go ahead and link that in the description below in case you want to watch that. I'm due to make another one of those soon. I have to get inspired though. Scent notes are banana, brown sugar, soft spice, smoked vanilla bean, butter, soft woods, and sweet. And to me, this smells just like Bananas Foster. It is very spice forward. You get a lot of the cinnamon that's in here. I feel like there's a hint of nutmeg. It doesn't say, it just says soft spice. It's not like a hot, red hot cinnamon. It is definitely a baking cinnamon. It's warm, it's delicious. And then that banana note that's in here, I don't know how they nailed it, but it is very clearly like a cooked banana smell. It feels like you've broken down the sugars and it kind of intensifies that ripe element of a banana. I think it's absolutely delicious. When I smelled this and tasted my Bananas Foster side by side, it was like perfect, 100% match. I absolutely would eat this candle. So if you want, make yourself some of that Bananas Foster, and that's what this smells like. Love the label. This is the designer 3-wick. Cute bananas with the blue banana leaves on there. white, kind of creamy white wax on this one with 3 of the curly wicks on there. And then it just has the Kringle silver lid on it. So really happy to have another one of these since I know the one I have is going to be going away in my August rotation. So I'm happy with this haul, y'all. I'm so glad that tea time turned out. I actually don't mind the lime splash. It's a little weird, but it's not too bad. So all total for this particular haul, I ended up paying $129.40 in terms of the subtotal. That tea time was pretty pricey. Even with the discount, it was $28.90. Each of the 3 wicks was $10.40. The 2 medium together were $27 for the Cosmic Cupcakes, and then the Lime Splash was on discount for $23.80, and the Lemon Splash was full price with Charity Rose's discount for $28.90. So a pretty pricey haul, in my opinion, for the number of candles I got, but all ones that I really love and or that I am so excited to rip into. Let me know if you have any questions about these. Some of these I have more insight into than others because they're repeat purchases and some of these are new, but I'm still willing to answer the questions to the best of my ability or direct you to other reviewers' information if I think that will be useful for you. If you appreciated this haul video and you like Kringle stuff, give me a thumbs up. That always lets me know that you're enjoying my content and it makes me feel good. And if you are not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you take off. I frequently do haul videos. I also have Kringle reviews I do on my channel. I'm not an ambassador, but I still do reviews because I do in general like the Kringle brand and their soy candle products. I will see you again tomorrow in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye, y'all.